Alright, I am back with more Pokemon Champions ranked. Alright. Ranked battles, Voltier. Mega Metagross shall help me in my climb to champion tier. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. I think I should lead with Tinkaton and let's go Annihilape. In the back, I'll have Metagross and Serena. Alright. I led with Milotic and Sinistcha. Gigaton Hammer, the Sinistcha. Just hard target the Sinistcha. Oh, well, you're the one that I'm targeting anyway. Dang, it didn't go down. Scald into Tinkaton. Alright, Play Rough into Sinistcha. Bulk up into Annihilape. Okay. Icy Wind. Well, thank you for the attack buff. Don't really like the speed drop, but I'll take the attack buff. And then Drain Punch into Milotic. Scald. Okay, no burn. Drain Punch gets them low, but does not KO. And it activates their Citrus Berry. Matcha Gotcha. They're really fishing for a burn. Play Rough does not KO. I'm gonna go for another Play Rough. And a Rage Fit. Yeah, no. Another Drain Punch into Milotic. Okay. Scald again. Oh, come on. Now it gets the burn. I would have preferred not getting burned at all. Hopefully the +3 in attack will be able to help. Okay. Play Rough gets the KO on Sinistcha. What do they have in the back? Tyranitar and Goldango. Okay. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch into Tyranitar, and then Gigaton Hammer into Goldango. Okay, it's Mega Tyranitar. I think even with the burn, I still might be able to get the KO if I can go fast enough. Okay. That low kick definitely hurt. And then Shadow Ball. Okay. I have Arena and Metagross left. I'm not out of the woods yet. Mega Evolve, Metagross, go for Stomping Tantrum into Goldango, and then have Serena use Power Whip on Tyranitar. Alright. There's the Mega. Hitting with Stomping Tantrum. Does not KO the Goldango. Okay. And Power Whip. Does not KO Tyranitar. I needed to have those KO. But neither of them did. Now I'm going to assume that Metagross is going to fall to a Shadow Ball. Oh, no, they're going for Make It Rain. Dang, Goldango is still alive. Well, I'm going to target Tyranitar since that is the bigger threat here. Because although both can deal super effective damage, Goldango had its special attack dropped by 2 stages. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to tank a Shadow Ball. Like, it's at -2. Please tank it. You did not tank it. What the heck? Alright. Never mind, then. Okay. Okay. Got mainly a Trick Room team. I'm going to lead with Tinkaton and Hydreigon. In the back, I'll have... Arena and... Metagross. Alright. Farigiraf and Torkoal. Okay, I think I can afford to do a Snarl here, because then it'll lower Torkoal's special attack. And its super effective damage into the Farigiraf. Okay. Torkoal protected. So Snarl is only going to hit Farigiraf. Still does a good chunk of damage. So I'm going to Gigaton Hammer into the Farigiraf. Go for Snarl again, because Hydreigon is holding a Choice Scarf, meaning it can only... Well, meaning it gets its speed raised at the cost of only being able to select one move while it's out. Please KO. Yes! Haha, no Trick Room for you. I lowered their special attack, so it shouldn't be dealing as much. Yep. There we go. Okay. Garchomp. Oh my... Got my phone tweaking out with notifications. Alright, Dragon Claw is definitely taking out Hydreigon. And then Play Rough into the Garchomp. KOs the Garchomp. Yawn. I can just swap. Mawile. If only they knew. If only they knew what I had in the back. Mega Evolve, go for Stomping Tantrum, have Tinkaton swap into Serena to block Sucker Punch. That's right, you're not going to KO my Metagross. Because of my Serena's ability. And there's Mega Mawile. Torkoal used Protect. I knew it. I knew it. Not today. Okay, you still survived, but you still can't use Sucker Punch. So, either way. I'm busy at the moment. Once I settle down this... Well, I don't know, I will join your stream. Okay. Hold on, let me finish this up real quick. Okay. Mawile used Protect, so Stomping Tantrum did not KO it. I Jump Kick did not KO Torkoal, but its special attack is lowered, so I'm able to survive. No more harsh sunlight, so Heat Wave is not going to be doing as much, though I'm sure it would still definitely KO from here. Power Whip, well, basically anything hitting Torkoal would KO it at this point. Alright. Down goes the Mawile. Alright. There we go. I see someone has joined the YouTube chat. Well, haven't chatted, but I can see you're there because I had the stream up on the YouTube side on my phone, so I can see who all is watching. Well, I can see the amount of people watching, I should say. Okay. Let's see. Whimsicott, Kingambit, Farigiraf, Ho-Oh, Incineroar, and Frostlass. Well, there's only one Mega that it could be. I'm going to lead with Metagross. Actually, no. Tinkaton, I am definitely leading with. And it's going to be paired with Annihilape. In the back, I'll have... I'll have Metagross, and... I don't know if I want to bring Serena... I don't know if I want to bring Serena, Hydreigon, or Aerodactyl. I mean, with Aerodactyl I can set up Tailwind, and it's got good type coverage into half their team, so I guess bring Aerodactyl. But, yeah. But the Kingambit. If it comes down to it, I just gotta... I'm sure I can do it. Okay, they led with Frostlass and Kamo-O. Gonna use Fake Out into Kamo-O. And Rage Fist into Frostlass. Okay, let's see. Alright. Definitely Mega Frostlass. Kamo-O used Protect. Okay. Let's see, what does the Frostlass do? Shadow Ball. Well, it's a good thing I have Focus Sash and am going to be using Rage Fist. Ooh, thank you for the Defiant boost. Down goes your Mega. Alright. Gonna use Play Rough into Kamo-O. And go Rage Fist into Whimsicott. Okay. Alright. I lost Annihilape. But I took down Kamo-O with me. Well, Tinkaton took down Kamo-O as like a revenge kill. Going to bring in Aerodactyl. Alright, they brought in Kingambit. Need to get rid of this Whimsicott, so I'm going to hit that with Gigaton Hammer, and I'm going to... actually... Play Rough into the Kingambit. Tailwind on the Aerodactyl. Okay, Tinkaton is now at half. Tinkaton is going to use Play Rough again into Kingambit. Aerodactyl is going to use Dual Wing Beat into... Actually... Tinkaton, you're going to use Gigaton Hammer into Whimsicott. Aerodactyl, you're going to swap into Metagross. Down goes Tinkaton. I'm going to bring Aerodactyl back in. Both sides have 2 turns left of Tailwind. Going to use Rock Slide to hit both. Mega Evolve Metagross. Go for Stomping Tantrum into Kingambit. Alright. Down goes the Whimsicott. I have gotten Kingambit low. Kingambit used Kowtow Cleave, which gets Metagross low, which means they are probably going to use Sucker Punch. Dual Wing Beat. Protect. I knew it. Alright, I was able to deal with the Kingambit. Alright, gotta win. Yay. Okay. This team... That's probably not Mega Staraptor, but rather Choice Scarf Final Gambit Staraptor. Which is faster, Choice Scarf Staraptor or Choice Scarf Hydreigon? Let me check. Dragon has 98 speed. Staraptor has 100. So Staraptor would be slightly faster. So I'm going to lead Tinkaton and Annihilape. In the back I'll have Serena and Metagross. Yeah. Not bringing Hydreigon this time, only because it would definitely fall to a Final Gambit. Incineroar. Take out to the Farigiraf. And then bulk up on Annihilate. Okay, I need to just hit this thing as hard as I can. Okay, this thing definitely has Citrus Berry. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. It survived on 1 HP? What do you mean? That should have not survived. How did it survive? Like, I'm genuinely curious. How did that thing survive? I know I can survive a Psychic. If it's Twin Beam, then I don't know. Okay, it's Twin Beam. Okay, it does less than half each hit, so yeah, I can survive. Drain Punch into the Incineroar. Alright, down goes Incineroar. In comes Torkoal. Okay. I do not like this. Because Arena does not... It does not have Focus Sash. Annihilate does. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Arena. Yeah. Glad you noticed. Also, welcome to the stream. Alright. Why does Ape have the Sash? Because it is max speed and max attack instead of max HP. And so that it can survive longer. Serena has Wide Lens instead so that it can, well, actually land its stronger attacks more often. But yeah. This literally only happened. Them setting up Trick Room only happened because they survived on 1 HP. From a +3 drain, a +3 attack boosted Drain Punch, and a Gigaton Hammer from Tinkaton. I only have Metagross left, and they have 3 Pokemon left on their team. Sereno's max speed, max attack. Yup. Max speed, max... Yep, it's max speed, max attack, and holding a wide lens so that it can land moves like high jump kick or friggin' power whip. Alright. They know that if I target the Torkoal and the Torkoal protects, then they just get Trick Room set up again. But if they don't protect and okay. I targeted Farigiraf. Yeah. I really just... really the main reason why I lost is... why max speed. Serena has pretty good bulk, but mediocre speed. If anything, I'd go max speed, max attack. Serena if it was Scarfed. I mean... I can see that, but I've got Choice Scarf on Hydreigon and not Serena, so that I can have an easier... It's so that I have an easier time against certain Pokemon that may pose a threat. And then Serena. And then as for Serena... its attacks... If it was Scarfed, the attacks that it would have wouldn't be dealing enough. And it's mainly there, and the main reason why it's there is so that it can block priority moves as well. So yeah, Focus Sash is on Annihilate because it is running max speed, max attack, and not max HP. So there's that. But yeah, time to continue. Okay. My opponent has Basculegion, Alolan Ninetales, Scovillain, Metagross, Sneasler, and Incineroar. Going to lead with Annihilape, and... Let's go with Aerodactyl this time. In the back, I'll have Hydreigon and Arena.
We're leaving at 6:15. Yeah, because you start at 6:30. I think you're gonna try.
Alright. Let's see. What do they lead with? Word in this cloud holds water since it has 113 wins with Arena. Alright. Gonna Rage Fist into Basculegion, Mega Evolve Aerodactyl, and use Rock Slide. Yeah, because one of my main threats is Basculegion. Alright, Rock Slide only hit Scovillain, and it did not KO, which means that Spicy Spray activates. Flip turn into Aerodactyl. Okay. I thought they were going to be attacking Annihilape. What do they swap into? Metagross. Well, the Rage Fist definitely helps against that, though Annihilape didn't really take that much damage, so of course it's not going to be dealing as much. Spicy Extract? Ew! Oh no! Okay. Hydreigon, you're coming in. Bulk Up on Annihilape, Dark Pulse into Metagross. Because I need this Metagross gone. I should have used Snarl. What am I doing? Okay. Took out the Scovillain. My Dragon doesn't have to worry as much about the burn, but it can still add up over time. So, yeah. Alright. Psychic Fangs into Annihilape. And that is why I run Focus Sash. Alright, what is that? Sneasler. I think a Rage Fist should be able to KO now. Swapping Hydreigon out for Arena. Alright, down goes Metagross. And they bring back the Basculegion. Okay. I'm just gonna hard target the Basculegion with both Rage Fist and Power Whip. Okay, last respects into the Annihilape. Yeah, that is to be expected. And Dire Claw. Please don't KO. It KO'd. Okay. And now I have one Pokemon left. One of which... Sorry. I have one Pokemon left, of which is weak to fighting. I'm like, shoot, what do I do? Hmm. Like, the Basculegion is definitely... Okay, never mind, it survived. Yeah, no, I'm not winning this. Alright. But yeah. That hurt. Alright. Let's see here. My next opponent is yet another Trick Room team. Tankaton and Trigon. In the back, I'll have Annihilape. Actually, no. Leading Tankaton and Annihilape. In the back, I'll have Serena and... Metagross. Because if they lead with Incineroar, I know that I should probably go for 2 Drain Punches and not bulk up. Okay, lead with Farigiraf and Incineroar. Alright, I called it. Now I'm leading with Tankaton and Annihilape. I am using the only Pokemon that can use Fake Out on Farigiraf because of Mold Breaker. Unless any other Pokemon that has Mold Breaker can also use... Well, unless there's any other Pokemon that can use Fake Out and has the ability Mold Breaker. Which I'm pretty sure is none. Okay. Now I'm going to hard target this Farigiraf again. Okay, it used Protect. Yeah, I thought they were gonna set up Trick Room. Aka Berry blocks the... Well, lessens the damage of Flare Blitz. And because of that, Tankaton survives. Gigaton Hammer can't be used twice in a row. Still gonna hard target the Farigiraf, though. Who swaps out into Torkoal. That is definitely going to be boosting Flare Blitz. Alright. Flare Blitz takes out Tankaton. Gonna bring in Metagross, because although it has a type disadvantage defensively, it does have a type an offensive type advantage in Stomping Tantrum, which I'm going to use on Torkoal, while Annihilate goes for Drain Punch into Incineroar. Alright, down goes Torkoal. And then Drain Punch KOs Incineroar. Okay, Blastoise and Farigiraf. I'm just gonna hard target this Farigiraf. They went for the double protect. Alright. I'm gonna use Iron Head into Farigiraf. And Drain Punch into Farigiraf. And if Iron Head KOs the Farigiraf before Drain Punch can attack, then Drain Punch will hit Blastoise. But either way, I need Farigiraf gone. Okay, it used Helping Hand. Okay, Iron Head took out the Farigiraf, meaning Drain Punch is going to hit Blastoise. Which does less than half, okay. And they went for Water Spout. Okay. You're in rain. That's not going to do that much. Yep, they forfeited. Alright, time to continue battling. Okay. This is that one Mega Staraptor team, that one dual Mega Staraptor Mega Raichu team that I know won a tournament a couple weeks ago. So what I'm going to do is lead Metagross and Tinkaton. In the back I'll have Serena and Annihilate. Okay, they led with Kingambit and Raichu. Gonna Mega Evolve Metagross, go for Stomping Tantrum into Raichu. Swap Tinkaton out for Serena. because I'm assuming... Because I am assuming that this Mega Raichu Y is going to use Fake Out, which is why I swapped into Serena. Yup. Stomping Tantrum, hits the Raichu, and KOs it. Kingambit used Kowtow Cleave, which took out Metagross. So there is that. Now I'm going to bring in Annihilape, as they bring in Farigiraf. Annihilape, you're going to use Drain Punch on Farigiraf, and then Serena, you're going to use Power Whip on Farigiraf. This person definitely has forgotten that Sucker Punch does not work when Serena is on the field because of Serena's ability. Okay. Farigiraf did not go for Trick Room. Alright. Drain Punch to hit Kingambit. Power Whip into Farigiraf. Okay, I was able to KO the Kingambit. Power Whip hits the Farigiraf and KOs it. And there we go. Would you look at that? With the right position, with the right positioning, my team can counter that dual Mega Team. My team is goated. Okay. My opponent has Glimmora, Kingambit, Scovillain, Sableye, Basculegion, and Gyarados. I'm going to lead with... let's go with... Pinkaton and Annihilape in the front. In the back, I'll have... Arena and Metagross. Okay. They led with Basculegion and Scovillain. Bulk up on Annihilape. Tinkaton, you can use Fake Out on Scovillain. I don't know. I'm like, I know Scovillain is going to Mega Evolve for sure. Okay. There's the burn. Scovillain flinched. Okay, flip turn into Annihilape. Okay, they swapped into Glamora. Going to use Drain Punch. I'm gonna try to hit Glamora with it. To counteract the burn, I'm gonna go for another Bulk Up. And then I'm going to have Tinkaton use Gigaton Hammer. Try to... Okay, yeah, they just went for... Okay. Drain Punch and Protect. Scovillain used Protect. Let's see, is it Spiky Shield? Nope. Alright, down goes Glamora. And there's Toxic Debris. Checked on Annihilape. Swap Tinkaton out for Serena. Okay, there's the poison. At least I don't gotta worry about getting a burn if I have my target swapped by this Scovillain. I mean, I've gotten 2 bulk ups, so maybe I can survive. Maybe. I don't know for sure. I cannot. Okay. Power Whip hits the Basculegion and KOs it. Scovillain went for Flamethrower, KOing Serena. Okay. I only have Metagross. Oh, wait, no, I also have Tinkaton. But what's their last Pokemon? Kingambit. Fake out on the Scovillain, Mega Evolve Metagross, go for Stomping Tantrum into Kingambit. That's basically my only chance. I know they are definitely going to be going for Sucker Punch. I know that for a fact. Never mind, they went for Protect. I guess I don't know for... I guess I don't know it for... I guess I don't know it for a fact. Okay. But, either way, both of these need to go down, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. Psychic Fangs hits the Scovillain, but does not KO it. And now both of my remaining Pokemon are burned. Playrough misses the Scovillain, and Kowtow Cleave lands, taking out Metagross. I needed to get rid of that freaking Scovillain. Should have used Gigaton Hammer, because at least that can't miss. Okay, Scovillain used Protect. Playrough hits the Kingambit, does very minimal damage. Kingambit goes for Iron Head. Yeah, no, I'm not winning this. I do too little damage. Okay. Let's see here. Enter the stream. Alright. We've got Kingambit, Espathra, fucking Staraptor, Delphox, Blastoise, and Dragonite. I'm going to lead with... what should I lead? Tinkaton and... let's go with Annihilape. In the back, I'll have... Actually, no. Annihilape and Aerodactyl. In the back, I'll have Serena and... Okay. I was gonna say Hydreigon, but didn't let me do that. I guess I'm bringing Metagross instead of Hydreigon. They led with Staraptor and Dragonite. think this is that Mega Delphox. I'm gonna use Bulk Up on Annihilape. Swap Aerodactyl out for Serena. Okay. They did not Mega Evolve the Staraptor. And Staraptor is faster. Okay. Yeah, they're just hard targeting the Annihilape. Mega Evolve, go for Tailwind, and Serena, you're going to use Triple Axle on Staraptor. Because I don't know which one they're going to Mega Evolve, if either. They did not Mega Evolve either of them. But yeah, I know it's not Dragonite because it's a physical attacker. Down goes Staraptor. Then Dragonite, what do you do? Ice Spinner. It does not KO. That is good. They bring in Delphox. Rock Slide. Triple Axle into the Dragonite. Yeah, they are Mega Evolving Delphox. Dragonite used Protect. Alright. Rock Slide. Does it hit? Yes. Does not KO. Does it get the flinch? Does it get the flinch? Yes, it does. That is good. This is good news. Mark, this is good news. We can be bees. Oh, yes. Alright, let's see. They can try to go for a double protect, but that only has a 1 in 3 chance of actually working. So, I wouldn't count on it. Okay, they swapped Dragonite out for Kingambit. Alright. Supreme Overlord. And Delphox went for Protect. Well, at least I know they can't hit me with Sucker Punch because of Serena's ability. Now, I'm going to predict that they are going to use Protect to try to block this high jump kick, so I'm also going to use Protect.
What?
Alright.
Yeah.
Do they use Protect? Do they use Protect? No, they went for Sucker Punch. Okay. Alright, let's see. No more Tailwind. So what I'm going to do is set it back up, since Aerodactyl is the fastest one on the field. And then Serena is going to use Triple Axle into Dragonite. Okay. Alright. I only have Metagross and Serena left. Triple Axle is nice to kill multi-scale Knight. Yes, absolutely. It is absolutely good to deal with that. I mean, it is one of the most used moves on Serena. And since I am holding a wide lens, I'm running high jump kick. But yeah. I won that one. Forgot to say this earlier, but hello, new viewer. Hope you have been enjoying the stream. Because it is nice to see a new face. How has your day been going? Alright. Tyranitar, Excadrill, Sinistcha, Milotic, Grimmsnarl, and Staraptor. I'm going to lead with Tinkaton and Annihilate. In the back, I'm going to have Serena and Metagross. Bringing Metagross, because in case they bring Grimmsnarl instead of screens, I can break the screens with Psychic Fangs. But yeah. Hopefully your day has been going good. Yeah, I would want that to be. I would want your day to be a good day. I would wish that upon all of my all of my viewers to have to be having a good day and not a bad day. But yeah. Right. Just waiting for the match to start. And there we go. Alright. Let's see. Sinistcha and Staraptor. Your old format single battle player was just getting into this new format not so long with Pokemon Champions. It was nice seeing Old King Mega Metagross. Ah, yes. That is one of my megas on this team. As you may have saw earlier, the other one is Mega Aerodactyl, so yeah. Okay. Their team doesn't look like a Trick Room team. But just in case. Okay, yeah, no, it is not a Trick Room team. But yeah, Mega Staraptor is definitely something that people do have to worry about in this regulation. That is one of the reasons why I'm running Mega Metagross, because it can deal with Mega Staraptor. I mean, so can Mega Aerodactyl, but that one's mainly there so that it can deal with other threats like Mega Charizard Y. Yeah, I will say that is definitely one of the bigger threats. Because, I mean, it's the most prevalent Mega. Okay, they brought Grimmsnarl. Rage Fist hits Grimmsnarl, does minimal damage because it's resisted. They go for close combat into Tinkaton, getting it down to the red. Playrough hits the Staraptor, does minimal damage despite it being super effective because they boosted their defense. Gonna have Tinkaton use Protect, and Annihilate use Rage Fist into Staraptor. Okay, they protected on Staraptor. Alright. I will be able to survive a Spirit Break if they go for that. They did not go for that, they went for Reflect. I don't have any other Ghost-type Pokemon, so that is definitely something to worry about. Double Protect, go for Rage Fist into the Staraptor. The Double Protect is probably not going to work. And they swapped Grimmsnarl out for Sinistcha. They are definitely intending on keeping Staraptor alive. Alright, I was able to get the Double Protect off. Rage Fist hits the Staraptor. Man, that is so little. I think I just gotta let Tinkaton go down. Yeah. I need to bring Metagross in so that I can use Psychic Fangs to get rid of screens. I know it's not Trick Room. Never mind, it is Trick Room. Don't know why they're doing that. Mega Evolve Metagross. Actually, you know what? I think I might keep Metagross not Mega Evolved to try to outspeed Staraptor. Because Trick Room is currently up right now. Sinistcha used Life Dew. That is annoying, because it heals Staraptor for a lot. Staraptor used Close Combat. Okay. They still outspeed. I'm doing so little damage. I'm gonna use Bulk Up. Okay. Something has arrived, so I will need this round to speed up, because I gotta get something. Okay, Triple Axle into the Staraptor, because I'm pretty sure Staraptor would not be able to outspeed. Well, because of that, I think Sinistcha... No, I'm just gonna... continue to attack. Okay. That was what I was worried about. Okay. Thank you for the Rage Fist boost. down goes Sinistcha. Milotic comes in. How many turns of Trick Room? 1. Protect. And protect. That Staraptor is low speed, bulky, trained for Trick Room. Yeah. That is why it is outspeeding both of my Pokemon. So yeah. Hold on. It's a bot. Had to get rid of the bot. Dual Wing Beat into Annihilate. Gonna use Triple Axle again into Staraptor. Have Annihilate use Drain Punch into Milotic to try to heal itself back up. Yeah, because in case they go for the Protect on Staraptor, I'll be able to use more than one Drain Punch. Drain Punch hits the Milotic, does less than half because it boosted itself with Coil. Alright. This Staraptor is insanely bulky. Dual Wing Beat is tailing this Annihilate. Okay. Do they go for Coil again? No. They go for Muddy Water. Okay. I don't have any spread moves, so that will be something to worry about. Mega Evolve Metagross. Use Psychic Fangs into... I don't know which one to attack, because either of them could protect. Milotic. Sorry for that alarm. Alright, there's Mega Metagross. Neither of them protected. I'm cooked. Alright. I gotta grab something from the door real quick. So I'll be right back. It won't take... Nice try. Yeah, thank you. I gotta grab something from the front door real quick, so I'll be right back. It won't take too long. Alright, I'm back. Had to grab something from the front door that my sibling ordered because they're currently out of the house. Am I able to have any of it? No. On to the next match. Okay, this is a Big Six team. Big Six, it's the Charizard, Garchomp, Whimsicott, Floette, Basculegion, and Kingambit. So, going to lead with Aerodactyl and Pinkaton. In the back I'll have Annihilape and Metagross. No. Serena. Okay, they led with Whimsicott and Floette. Okay. Here's Mega Aerodactyl. There is Mega Floette. Whimsicott flinched. I set up Tailwind with Aerodactyl. Floette used Dazzling Gleam and took Aerodactyl down to half. Now I'm going to swap Aerodactyl out for Serena to block the incoming Encore. And I'm going to have Tinkaton use Gigaton Hammer. And just pray that they don't protect. Alright. They did not protect. Gigaton Hammer, it's the Floette, and one-shots it. Let's see, what else do they bring in? They already used up their Mega. Basculegion. Power Whip into that thing. Play Rough into Whimsicott, who used Tailwind. They are definitely going for last respects. Into Tinkaton, which doesn't KO. Okay. Power Whip hits the Basculegion, does not KO, because the Basculegion has Focus Sash. Okay. I thought it was the Whimsicott that had Focus Sash. Huh. Guess I was wrong. Well, I'm gonna go for another Power Whip have Tinkaton use Gigaton Hammer on Whimsicott. Ooh, this person is not smart. That is a not smart person. They already saw that I block priority moves with King through them not being able to land Encore. So then they went for another priority move. And they forfeited. Alright, that was a good round. My team, if positioned correctly, can counter Big Six. Can also counter Megastaraptor teams if positioned correctly as well. My team's main thing is just positioning. Position correctly, and you can win any battle. Okay, this is absolutely a Perish Trap team. I know exactly how to counter this. Because I know for a fact that they are going to lead Incineroar Gengar. So, and I know they are going to click Fake Out with Incineroar. So that's why I'm leading Tinkaton Metagross, because Tinkaton is naturally faster than Incineroar. Unless the Incineroar is max speed in Jolly, which, let's be honest, no it isn't. Yeah, and then Serena will be in the back alongside Annihilate. But yeah, I can very easily deal with Perish Trap teams. Like, the main threat there is the Mega Gengar. Yep, that is the very lead that they all go with. All of them, without fail. Watch. Fake Out is going to hit the Incineroar, and then Psychic Fangs is going to hit the Gengar. Alright. Fake Out hits Incineroar. Okay, they used Perish Song, which means they are running max speed. Then, Psychic Fangs KOs the Gengar. Meaning I can swap out however much I like. Effectively nullifying it. And there we go. Round 1 forfeit. Sorry, not round 1. Turn 1 forfeit. I love going up against Perish Trap teams that lead with Incineroar and Gengar. Because they, like, all of them, always try to use Fake Out and Perish Song. But because my Fake Out user is faster than theirs, I Fake Out the Pokemon that is trying to use Fake Out into mine, and then Metagross just one-shots with Psychic Fangs. Like, every Perish Trapper in Ranked always gets greedy. All of them. Without fail. And I love going up against them. Okay. We've got Basculegion, Staraptor, Burgraph, Talonflame, Alolan Ninetales, and Electros. Okay. Boy, do I remember how difficult it was for me to get Electros off the ground. Like that thing is hard to utilize. Gonna lead with Annihilape and Tinkaton. In the back, I will have Aerodactyl and Metagross. Sometimes you gotta bring both your potential Megas to keep your opponents guessing. All the good players do it. At least once. Okay. They led with Electros and Talonflame. Alright, bulk up on Annihilape. Fake out into Talonflame. Yep, there's the Mega Electros. Quick Guard. Okay. Bulk up. Let's see, what do they do? Flamethrower. Drain Punch into the Electros, and swap Tinkaton out for Aerodactyl. Okay, dual Wing Beat. Drain Punch. Hits the Mega Electros, deals good damage. They go for Thunderbolt. Just hard targeting the Annihilape. Protect on Annihilape, Mega Evolve Electros, not Electros, Mega Evolve Aerodactyl, go for Rock Slide. Because I know it will absolutely be able to KO the Talonflame, unless they run Focus Sash. And then I think it might also be able to KO the Electros. Okay, they went for Tailwind. Let's see, do they target Annihilape? Yes, they do. Rock Slide hits both, and KOs both. You lost your Mega, as well as another Pokemon. This is what I was saying about it is extremely hard to get Electros off the ground. Because you saw it with your own eyes. Okay. I feel like I should have brought Serena. Rage Fist. And I'm gonna try to set up a Tailwind. Pretty sure Basculegion is still gonna be faster though. Okay, never mind. They went for Blizzard. Okay, I don't get to set up Tailwind. Metagross and Tinkaton. Am I gonna get swept by these two? There's 2 turns of Tailwind left. The much bigger threat here is absolutely that Basculegion. I know if I were to Mega Evolve Metagross that it would be able to outspeed when Tailwind is no longer up. But I already used up my Mega on Aerodactyl. I'm gonna try to use Play Rough on Basculegion, and I'm gonna try to get a Double Protect. I did not get the Double Protect, okay. Yep. Down goes Metagross. But yeah, the bigger threat here is definitely Basculegion. Who I know will be able to KO me if it outspeeds. Which, let's be honest, it probably does. Blizzard. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I think I have enough for 1, maybe 2 more matches. And then after that I'll have to end the stream. Okay. This is Big 6 with a couple differences. Because instead of Kingambit and... Wait, I forget, was it Kingambit? I forget. But I know instead of Floette, it's Electros. Which is definitely a choice. But yeah, I'm going to lead with Tinkaton and Metagross. In the back I'll have Serena and Hydreigon. They led with Whimsicott and Garchomp. Alright. Fake out into Garchomp. Mega Evolve Metagross, go for Iron Head into Whimsicott. Alright, Fake Out hits Garchomp. They set up Tailwind. Iron Head hits the Whimsicott, activating Focus Sash. Gonna use Play Rough into Garchomp, swap Metagross out for Serena. so that I can block Encore. Garchomp used Earthquake, taking out Tinkaton. I'm gonna bring Hydreigon in so that I can... Okay. There's Charizard. I'm gonna have Hydreigon go for Snarl and use Protect on Serena. Alright, there's Mega Charizard Y. Alright, here's the Protect. Garchomp goes first. Okay. I might be cooked. What? Hold on. What is the... never mind. I think it was just a plane going by, or plane or helicopter or something, and it was just loud enough for it to pick up through the mic. They have one turn of Tailwind left. I'm gonna try to go for the double Protect on Serena, but I'm not counting on it. Yeah, no. Earthquake. And then I'm guessing Heat Wave, which is going to definitely KO Serena here. Unless it misses, which it's probably not going to. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Literally the only way that I would have had Serena survive that is if it double protected. I'm gonna try to go for Psychic Fangs, but I know for a fact that I will not be able to KO this Charizard. Unless maybe I got a crit, but like, that's a 1 in 24 chance. And even then, Garchomp got me low. Yeah, there was no way that I could win that if Serena did not survive. Heck, I don't think I would have been able to win that even if it did survive. There's like 3 minutes left until I have to end the stream, because I always go for 2 hours. So, yeah. I'll try to do one more round and just try to have the round be quick. But, yeah. Okay. Charizard, Mawile, Farigiraf, Hippowdon, Grimmsnarl, and Garchomp. Okay. I'm gonna lead with Tinkaton and... what else? Don't know if I want to run a nut. No, they don't have... No, they do have an Intimidate user. Mawile. It's right there. So, Tinkaton and Annihilape. In the back, I'll have Metagross and Sarina. Alright. They led with Farigiraf and Garchomp. Fake out the Farigiraf. Bulk up on Annihilape. Stomping Tantrum. KO's Tinkaton. There's the bulk up. Gonna bring Sarina in. Gonna have it use Power Whip on Farigiraf and have Annihilape use Drain Punch on Farigiraf. They protected on Garchomp. Good thing I am hard targeting the Farigiraf. I got it low, but well, because of a crit, but it's got Citrus Berry. So I don't know if Power Whip will KO. If it does, then good. If not, then that sucks. Okay, it does. Good. They bring in Charizard. Gonna try to use Triple Axle into... No. I'm gonna protect on Sarina. Rage Fist the Charizard. If Annihilape can survive this, then it is absolutely goated. I hope it can survive this. Just running on pure hopes and dreams. Rock Slide. Okay. If you survive and don't get flinched, then you are the GOAT. Yo. Oh, man. Weather Ball. Yeah, that's going to deal a lot. And by deal a lot, I mean KO. Why didn't Rage Fist KO? I needed it to. Okay. Triple Axle into the Garchomp. Mega Evolve Metagross. Go for Psychic Fangs. I know a Psychic Fangs can KO here. I just need to be able to outspeed this Garchomp. Okay, they swapped Charizard out for... Oh my... Of course, the one thing that is immune to Psychic Fangs. Great. And they use Stomping Tantrum on Metagross. Surprisingly not KOing it. Purple Axle. Alright. Got rid of the Garchomp. Charizard comes back in. I'm going to double protect, assuming that they are going to use Fake Out. Oh, they're just straight up attacking. Spirit Break. Well, neither of my Pokemon are special attackers, so I don't gotta worry about that. At least I don't gotta worry about Fake Out now. Okay. Charizard used Protect. That does about half. Okay. Spirit Break lowers special attack. Good thing I am not a special attacker. I know I can outspeed this Charizard. So if they were to set up Reflect, I can just get rid of it. Oh, they didn't even go. They didn't even go for it. Okay. All right. Okay. We take those. There we go. All right. That is going to be it for the stream. Because I am over my time limit that I put on myself. So what I'm going to do is, I see that someone is over in the YouTube chat. If you want to head over to the Twitch stream, I'm gonna try to raid someone. Do I know who? Not at the moment. That's why I am looking. Okay, I've got an idea. Who all is in the chat right now? Participants? Okay, never mind. I'm going to start the raid now. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I know who I am raiding right now. Well, hope you all enjoyed the stream, because it is going to end now. See you in the next one. Bye.